videos. I don't know why I'm keeping the netherrack though. Kind of stupid. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, I did a lot of this off camera last year, this mine, or this netherrack mine. So all the lava draining, it wasn't a very good streaming, you know, title. Because all it was placing gravel or going into the lava with fire resistance and placing netherrack everywhere. It was the most boring experience, and I think I burned myself out even more from just draining lava for so long. It's probably one of my least favorite jobs. And I want to do so much draining in the future. Because if I thought of a really cool project I could do after I finish mine. But we'll see. Excuse me. You're kidding, man. That's what I didn't want to do. Yay. Well, I'm down here anyway. May as well pick everything up. Let's try different shaders that I've been using recently. You're shitting me. I hate hoglins. Yeah, we essentially, the goal is we mine this whole area out, and we place the roof, because it's so close that it would be a waste of my time not to place the roof, and then we break the rest. That's it. It's a pretty easy 30 minutes to kill. And it's pretty you know, even though I am in the Nether, I feel really safe here. Because it is safe. What's gonna get me? The only time I'm ever scared is a ghast might spawn here, but I'm not entirely sure what their requirements for spawning are. I'm gonna need some more glass for that. But yeah, there's not much of the tree left. It's really just heading down with my inventory and filling it up. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm trying to exit. Renzo's here. Hello, Renzo. Well, I'll be streaming longer. The hope is to stream longer. I didn't really do anything last stream. I'm working on my Nether chest room, which I don't know if I have even showed you before. And I want to finish Poo Tree number 3, so there's also that. It's just been there. Kind of half finished. I got bored while making it. Because it's just a light Matica schematic, so like I made it in... like I took the palette in creative and I changed everything. But yeah, you started a hardcore world? I did too a while ago. I don't know if you remember. I did it in 1.14. I've actually been thinking lately, I should have made this world hardcore and done it in 1.14. Because the mountains would have been smaller, so I would have looked less stupid for mining everything by hand. I would have had the best armor in the game physically possible, so it's almost impossible to die to surprises, like creepers, or, you know, skeletons can't damage me, creepers can't damage me. TNT Duper would be like me cheating, you know? It'd be going back on everything I've stood upon, and would have made the last year and a half pointless. It would have made the last, I think I have 800 hours played, pointless. It just, I wanted to do it all by hand, because no one's ever done it before. And now like, if I'm the first person to ever do anything this big, it'd be so cool. Name another person you know with 7 million stone mined by hand. Name a streamer or a YouTuber that you know would have done that. Because I don't think anyone's done it by hand before because it's so stupid. Like, I've seen people in the millions. But I haven't seen people in the multi-millions. Like, I was watching Luke the Notable, and he actually reverted to using a TNT duper in his hardcore video. And it just made me think, like, I can't be like that, you know? I got to stick on the path. I'm the chosen one, Renzo. I'm the only one who's gonna do it. But yeah, I'll show my chest room in a really quickly. I finished it, so it's all the way to bedrock, or not bedrock, it's Y level 5. Basically the level that had bedrock on it, I built above it. And then there's a nether portal there. 4 beacons giving me the only powers I really need in the nether. And all my chests. And I've been holding off on doing this part for so long. It's just I don't want to, you know? My reasoning back when was, if I'm mining the whole world, right? And I'm on, say, I'm 1,000 blocks away from my nether portal, I'll just put like little stations of portals that can get me to the nether roof, and then I'll see my tree. I could have, but I use my gold farm a lot, and it just doesn't seem worth it. You know, I accidentally made another mob switch so long ago. And it's those screenshots, I don't know if you remember them, of when I had like 1,000 shulkers in the nether by accident. Those screenshots were because and then I made a gold farm after because I didn't want to clean that up. And the piglins wouldn't spawn, and I found out it was because of that, because they were taking up the mob cap. It's funny too, because like, you would think I would have known, but I was like confused for hours. Oh my gosh. Tried holding that one back. I could not. Ah, I fell. No, there's a couple things on my to-do list, and the 2 things we're doing right now is one of them. I need to fix the shulker farm because the shulker farm is broken. And I need to destroy the tree and bone meal farm because those are broken. And make a new one. Sometime. I need wood, like, automatically, so I need to figure it out. I was watching the live action version of Avatar, and it makes me really want to continue this project that I've started so long ago. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, but it's not the same because I've died already, so it'd be cheating. I haven't died in a long time, and I've only died to me being stupid. Where if I was playing hardcore, I probably wouldn't be as stupid. It was day 1, first ever stream of the world, and I died to an Enderman. And then I died to 2 charged creepers, I believe. Yeah, charged creepers and 1 Enderman death. But the last time I died was probably days. 25 days ago, I died. Of playtime. Yeah, It would be good to have it in the stream title, but it's not. I don't have that god armor that I wanted, so I don't want to do it. I don't have, you know, blast protection and fire protection, projectile protection, and protection on my armor, so I don't want to do it. I big baby. I don't think... Yeah, I don't even have trims on my armor yet. Also, I should take thorns off. I don't need thorns. I should make new armor. Because thorns has only been, like, unhelpful. Well, the thing is, what I did was I just made a world in 1.14. Because I really wanted to do it, so I beat the Ender Dragon. I went end busting to see what kind of armor I could find. And then I used that armor, combined it with books from enchanting at a Enderman farm. And that's all I needed to do. It took like, I beat the game and did all of that under 10 hours. So I think I did a pretty good job for someone who doesn't speedrun. But who knows? We're not even near done. And I'm running out of concrete. If I run out of black concrete, I'm gonna be so sad. This is literally all I have left from the massive AFK session I did at my concrete farm. Well, that's why I wish I made this world in 1.14. Because then the terrain wouldn't go up to Y level 120, and it would be like Y level 80. I should have thought about it, but I guess now I get copper. You know, I get more copper than I would have. And it's a bit more impressive. Yeah, restart. That's a good idea. That totally won't make me burn out so fast. Restart the world where it took you, like, it took me 100 hours, I believe, to set up everything to start mining. Because I made so many different farms I had to follow YouTube tutorials for, and like, the gold farm, I think, took 4 hours to do. I was so bored of the gold farm. If I take barely any stuff with me to the end and just stuff make the OP armor, that I'm pretty sure I would make sure you have everything already. Like, I would get like 1,000 levels or something, because you can't have netherite armor. Netherite armor will disappear. I want it, but I don't think it's crucial for your survival world, by the way. Like, you don't need to have the netherite armor, or the god armor. It really kind of breaks how scared you can be. Because, yes, you could still die to, say, like a ravager, like you can die on a raid if you're stupid and you don't prepare, right? Or you could die while doing, I don't know. Say you're like in the nether or something, and you do something stupid and you die to a wither. Like, you can still die, but it's like your creepers are not going to do a thing to you. Skeletons can't do a thing to you. Lava is not scary to fall in because you don't die in lava. I mean, I guess I could work at an Enderman farm. As long as you don't have anything there that wouldn't be there. Like, as long as you didn't build out of any block type that wouldn't be in the game. So if it's like leaves and stone, it should be good. Have I shown you the black hole my friends made in the server I play on? It's just so impressive to me. I love all the chests loading in. It's too many here. The game does not like it. Maybe I'll send you a screenshot. It's really impressive. They did it in like 30 hours. And by 30 hours, they have so many people who wanted to help. They had, like, they fully mined out the end island and all the towers. I think they TNT duped the end island, but they fully mined out all the obsidian towers. They, what else did they do? They gathered all the materials, and then they placed them all in 30 hours. It was so cool to watch. I offered to help, but the day they started, I worked, so I couldn't help, and then they finished before I was even done. Or before I even wanted to play. I have you still, by the way. Still have the pickaxe named after you. I thought that glitch was patched. It's still possible? Well, I'm still playing on 1.20.1. In my opinion, I'm not going to upgrade until I see the next update. Because 1.20.2 ruins villagers, and it's just, that's all I really get. Like, okay. Maybe I'll wait until, like, I actually get content if I'm going to lose my villagers. No, I'm probably going to make, like, a really advanced trading hall with every trade possible for the cheapest price possible. And then I'll upgrade to the next version, because if they're gonna ruin villagers, and this is gonna be my permanent world, I want to permanently have... Yeah, so I want to, like, have it planned. Because that's what I did with the Nether update, or the Netherite update, where they changed it to templates. I didn't want to grind that many diamonds for that many templates. So I grinded a stack of ingots, and then made a shulker box of pickaxes. Which I still haven't enchanted. I still think I have them all in my ender chest here. Should be. I have all these. Just here. 100% mined with just TNT. And it was such a pain. I probably can see the tunnels if I go low enough. On this side? Where did I go for tunnels? Oh. Here we are. You can kind of see them. Like, it took forever to get 4 stacks of ancient debris. I don't know how you got that netherite beacon without wanting to die. Oh. I understand that the villagers are really broken, but you're changing something that we've been used to for like... When did Village and Pillage come out? Like, we've been used to this for a long time. And to change it so drastically, I think it's a good change because this will require people to get Hero of the Village more often. And nobody gets Hero of the Village, ever. To trade, right? You get it to get... I have never fought a raid because I thought, oh, maybe I could get cheaper prices. I've only done raids because I know... you either do it for the advancement to have all effects at the same time, or you do it to get totems. I've never seen anyone do it just because, like, oh, I could trade and get a discount. Alright, see you in a bit. You're peeing without me? I just want to see what the room looks like with the light off. It would be really awesome if my stream wasn't 30 seconds behind. That's fine. Out of room for Netherrack? No. I have to go. How embarrassing. You can hear my puppy, or the puppy, running around. Almost done. Just this last little chunk and then this last layer, which I'm very excited to do. You know, I really do miss streaming. I kind of miss the whole group I used to watch pretty regularly. Maz and Oifo and Habibi, Savage. Chat with everyone. Even if it was for 15 minutes, they would show up. You would show up. I'm gonna start streaming more. When you stream for, let's say, 3 hours a day, and the only people that join are someone trying to offer services to buy their art, to buy their emotes and stuff that they do, and then you'll look at their art and it's the most, literally, everyone who offers them has the same art style. I think it's a scam. Like, I don't even think they're genuinely trying to sell me stuff. I think they're scamming me. And even if it wasn't a scam, it's so unmotivating when you only get essentially robots, because they're not real people, because they do it to every single one. Or it could be an actual robot. So it's like, you're not growing, you're essentially seeing how small your channel really is because you have people offering you that. It's very unmotivating to continue streaming when you only get people like that. Keep falling. I didn't even mean to fall the first time, but then I figured because I fell, I should get the resources that I'm getting. No, I think when it comes to Netherrack, I'm getting everything in this room, and that's it. I don't think I need any more than this. I think anytime I get Netherrack in the future, I should throw it away. I have 500,000 Netherrack in the chest here, in this chest room. I don't need Netherrack. I really think I should just start throwing it in the garbage. But I am such a hoarder that I keep blocks like this because I think I might need them. Netherrack is a good block for making a frame, but it's not a great visual block to look at. I might keep it for like a build, like I might need a different variation of red. Maybe I need nether brick, but till then, I need it now. But no, I was gonna stream this for, I don't know, like 5. I was hoping to do 4 hours. That's like double what I normally do. Gives people plenty of time to join if they want to. Any of the old people, that is. Like, I can't help but want to pick up every block here and fly down and pick up all the blocks that fell. I don't know why. It's Netherrack. I have some patches here. Oh yeah, I also made another set of netherite armor, which is right here. So I even have that. And I also believe in the chest, I have that. In the chest over here, I still have more ingots. So I have plenty of netherite. I can remake chaotic ovens pickaxe. That's a decent number. I think this 36 was from mining this area, which is a really bad number. When it comes to mining such a big spot, I was expecting more. Any of these just have coal in them? That one does. Just throw it in there. I don't have water on me, Nemesis. Now I have to go get water. Yeah, he actually made me leave on purpose. He was just calling me names, and I got really sad. Look at all the netherrack I have. Ready? I got this. And then every single one of these are filled with netherrack. No, it's not deserved. I'm a nice guy. I stream so much. I don't have any glass. Where's my sand? Okay, I was about to be very upsetty. Spaghetti. Let's grab that. It's kind of low. Well, I can talk a bit louder. It's just the mic's further away now than it used to be with my new setup. And by new setup, I literally just moved my bed. And then just to change things up for me. You like my chest room? It's very big. And my horrible... This is the worst thing I've ever made. It's so inefficient. Like, I would need thousands of ore going through these things just for it to be somewhat efficient. Nice. This is like the worst thing I've ever made in my life. Oh yeah, you redeemed Hydrate and I haven't even drank yet. But it's because of that. It's, I want to hear my voice on Twitch really quickly. If I have it loud enough. But it's because of that. It's, I want to hear my voice on Twitch. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I don't need that many. I needed this just for like 8 stacks of sand, but I didn't want to wait for 8 furnaces. Look how bad it is, though. Like, this is my own design. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I think, like, a child could do better. Just making sure it's the same color. So I'm gonna need another 16, probably. I don't need that many furnaces. That would be insane of me to do that many. I don't really like my new camera angle, though, because I'm looking down at my monitor. Oh, really? You're gonna scare me with that? Why did the sound not go through? That's lame. You just got scammed on all your points. What if I do one? The fact that this doesn't work anymore is so stupid. I don't know. Oh, you subbed and it didn't even show me? I don't know. I don't know no better. Just logging in real quick to Streamlabs. The test still works. I hate you guys and you guys specifically. Yeah. Yeah.
This is a test bit alert.
I don't know what happened. I'm so big now. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to look into it later. I don't know why that's not working. I've been subbed to my own stream for a year now. No. He never asked, or he asked to play, but he never asked to join or like invite me, so we never did. It was quite sad. I don't know why it won't work, I'll be honest with you. There's apparently a setting that I have to change. It worked before. Bobby and Pickle used to do, I'm the Avatar, all the time. That didn't fix it. Like, it says you're playing them. Like, right now. I don't know. Oh no, it says the last sound alert came in January. The test alert works. Hey. That's rude. Hell yeah.
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench ya. Nothing's quenchier.
I fixed it.
It's the quenchiest.
I played a test alert and it fixed everything. Because I'm just what a way to go of all time. I'm what a we goated. Although I would like one of you guys to try it. Make sure it's actually fixed. It didn't just work for me that one time. Just try a cheap thing. I fixed it, Renzo. Can you believe that? I should have looked at the chat. I did fix it. Yay. There was glass in here the whole time? Probably not enough, but there's glass in there the whole time. Also, I'm pretty sure some of these have glass in them. I didn't need to smelt more. Yeah.
And
Okay, they are really loud though. They need to be turned down if that's possible. Like, that's too loud. It shouldn't. Not every single one of them should scare me. That just seems like a smart thing. Bye, Nemesis. I'll miss ya, and only you. Never Renzo. I'm just kidding, Renzo. Don't be big baby. Big baby Renzo. I forgot something that I talked about needing. Unless I don't have any? Okay. Well, I'll have to check up here and see if I left any. Mommy? That's what you wanted? So unorganized. There it is. Okay, we'll take 3 stacks of everything for now. Poetry time! Gotta finish poetry. It's the most important job. No, it's not. Easy place makes your life easier. The only thing I want to use Light Matica for anyway is just organics and terrain. I'm not... My idea is if I would come down to the building, I should just do it freehand. Because I think it would be more cool. More fun to... You get better at doing something if you do it, and I need to get better at building without creative mode to assist me. Which is what I rely on, basically. I should go down and get some more string, too. I'm so strong. I'm not weak. That's all I have left? A stack? I'm so broke. Renzo, do you know if string makes lag happen? Like, if I come here in the future and it's just, like, super laggy, would it be because of all the string? Probably, right? Why is there so many in here? Like, I saw, like, 2 spawnable locations, and I see, like, 7 pigmen. There's so many. Where are they spawning? Do I have Smite on this? Okay, I want to make sure. Before I go around bonking these guys. Yeah, okay. It's possible they spawned up here and moved down. You bitch. Easy place just makes your life, like, doing this without easy place with all these blocks that have to be facing a certain way, and then they'll all look horrible if you don't do that. Oh, I'm out of string anyway. Yay. I'll come back. Another time. Why does it look like that branch is getting much bigger? I don't like that. It'd probably be smarter to do one branch at a time, so I'm not constantly moving back and forth. No, it's not a poo tree. It's very nice looking now. It's just a poo tree because there's not going to be any leaves. Like, imagine doing this without easy place. Having to actually, you know, angle everything properly. It'd just be such a pain. No. Everybody I know who uses Lightmatica uses this, except for you apparently, so. That's offensive. I'm gonna have to ban you for that, I think. That feels like a bannable offense to call me a nerd. You're just jealous of my poo tree. You've always been jealous of the poo tree. Isn't it sad that I broke the original poo tree and we'll never see that poo tree again? And it's all because you guys called it the poo tree and said it looked bad. And I felt self-conscious. Yeah, but did you do that by hand? Because I can't do organics by hand. I'm not good enough. That's rude. But no, I can't remember exactly what I did with this tree. I think I took a design off, like a schematic and a design off of YouTube, and then I changed the palette, and I never made the leaves. So I just deleted the leaves. I think that's where this tree came from. Because I cannot build trees. My creative testing world will show you I cannot build trees. Takes 2 whole rockets to get to the top. That's pretty crazy. No, to mine the old tree, though, that I had been building took, like, literally 3 hours. It was just all wood. And because I wanted to keep all the wood, it took even longer. I don't have dementia. I don't need better gold. It's just for XP. That's all that is for. I don't use the gold for anything other than golden carrots. Like, you and Nemesis are the same person. You guys are the type of people to make these, like, shulker box of gold an hour, right? Of gold blocks an hour type farm, when you only need a stack of gold for a certain thing. That's what I need to do at the moment. I'm just lazy. Well, if you can get me a good YouTube video to follow. Like, oh. I just accidentally, minimized the game, and now it's super big on stream. Big small, big small. Why does that make the HUD bigger, but not the game bigger? But you don't need that much. Like, he has a sugarcane farm that makes him like a shulker box of like 9 shulker boxes of sugarcane in one cycle, and I don't even know how much sugarcane it makes him. It makes him like so much, and he doesn't need that much. And I'm looking at his farms, and I'm like, they're so overkill. It's not efficient. It's just, you don't need that much. Like, when I look at my sheep farm, I make so little wool from it, but the reason I have it was just so I could have colors. I didn't build it because I wanted shulker boxes of wool. And if I need shulker boxes of wool, I'll just make a new one. But, like, I don't need gold, so making a new gold farm is stupid. I probably won't need gold for a long time, if I'm ever gonna build it with it. I know you always need wood, but my old wood farm, it was good enough. And it was an Ian XO4, I think that's his name. It was his farm, and so I usually trust his farms, they're pretty good. You're just jealous of Poo Tree that you don't have a Poo Tree as good as mine. I think this version of the tree is much better than the original, though. But no, like, so the reason I made my nether portal, or my nether, the base of operations, is because this tree is centered on the middle of the world that I plan on building. And so if you can see that, which is on the outside of the world, whereas my base is, because that's where I believe this portal goes to, is my base. The fact that you can see it means that, say I'm mining way over there, and I go in the nether and I pop up there, I don't have to fly all the way back to this portal. I just have to go into a portal. And with the world of Avatar, it kind of makes sense to build it in the nether. Because, you know, Avatar has a spirit world, and it works, you know. Ah! I'm falling to my death! You ran out of blocks. Get shit it on! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I will take another one of these. And then the rest of the concrete and wool I can hold. Should only take 2 rockets to get up there. Uh-oh. I ran out. So many spawned. I don't know. I'm reading chat. I'm just not listening to you. Stupid. I also just noticed something that's bothering me. There. That's better. It's at least even on the left side. Okay, so let's read what you said then. Why ask me if... Well, you keep telling me I need them, so I ask for a video. Because, you know. Do you want one with or without a TNT duper? One that's AFKable to the point where I can literally... I just have to leave my computer on, and I have to be holding right click or something and then press F3 and T. Oh, actually, I can't do that anymore. I gotta get my old keyboard out if I want to do that, but... I don't have, I have a 50% keyboard, so I don't have an F3 button. So I'd have to plug my old keyboard in, but that's not too big of a deal. Just plug it in to press one button and plug it out. Mobs can still spawn on string? Seriously? So all this work did not matter? So what, I gotta go in with slabs now? No! No! Don't wanna do that! Oh well. Glad you told me now rather than later. Okay, I guess the best way for me to do that then is to do it later. I could use some of the, But no, I'll show you my wood overstock. I have so much oversupply of wood that I don't need at the moment. Obviously, I always need wood. I mean, to make a stack of shulker boxes, I need 2 stacks of logs, right? So I always need it. Which is actually why I mine wood, no matter what. Like, if I'm doing 100 by 100, you know, square, and there's trees, I will mine the wood. Even though I could get a farm. Technically, everything I'm mining I can make a farm for, but... I mean, at the end of it, I'll have the biggest perimeter ever made for a Minecraft project. Made by hand, that'd be cool. You want to do slabs would take away from the look a lot, but I want to do it on the in the inside. The inside of the tree. The outside of the tree, I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything. But the inside of the tree, we can do slabs. I'm not sure how I would do the outside, though. Glass would look bad. Buttons might not be the worst. Do buttons work, then? Buttons might not be horrible. Because you won't see them as much, and as long as I choose a really dark color, like dark oak or something, or spruce, because I guess we are building out of spruce. Yeah, but I don't want gas. I don't want gas. And I'm not sure if a gas could spawn. I don't think I've had one spawn yet. Hold on, I accidentally turned the colors to my keyboard off and now I can't tell where page down is. Because I have to read the very fine print. Yeah. Shulkercraft's pretty good for tutorials, so it's at least... Obviously, they steal most of the tutorials. Usually, I don't know if they do it with permission. Pretty cheap. Why does the shulker box have so much more inventory space in it? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. I'll leave it on my liked videos because I will build it, but I don't need it right now. I need... Actually, what I do need, Renzo, is I need a tree farm that has a bone meal farm, like, connected and will fill the tree farm. Because the way I did it was so inefficient, I'll show you in a minute. Like, it was though probably... You'll probably laugh if you look at it. But it was just not a smart person. Not a smart person would not do it the way I did it. Well, that's what I did. I made a moss farm. And then I had to make my own, like, custom delivery system. And it was pretty bad. So I would love if there was a tutorial that kind of already had it together, you know? I don't even have a rocket to get up there anymore. Oh, I gotta refill that too. Tree looks pretty cool though, now that it's getting to be completed. Because it's been like this for a long time. I only like to build on stream, and so it's been in this shape for a long time. Il Mango's Moss Farm? I think that's the one I made. I could be wrong. Or maybe I made a Shulkercraft one. Il Mango doesn't really make good YouTube tutorials for someone like me to follow. So unless his mob farm has a schematic for it and I do a light-matic, as a light-matic, I don't know what it is. Like, unless I use light-matica for it is what I'm trying to say. I don't think I'd be able to follow his own tutorial. Because he's just, in my opinion, he doesn't really make good ones. I don't want to learn about how it works, I want to learn how to make it, you know? Is it the height limit? So it probably goes higher. Because I made it in the overworld. Does this look bad? It doesn't look horrible. It looks fine. Let's do that. .R. Press. Oh, hello guys. Press K. Do do do. Do 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 do. That looks pretty cool, I think. It's very I'm not an idiot. I made it in the overworld and tried to port it into the Nether. I'm fine. Looks pretty cool though. Yeah, it's not my design for the tree though. Like it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I took the leaves off, changed the palette. I use world edit. I can't make these shapes. I can't make the trees look good. So I just took it. But no, I'll show you my wood. That... Why is that making me laugh? I'll show you my wood, no. So we have all these, right? That you've watched me go through. Which these are divided by 3. Or I guess these are missing one, because, you know, every 4 makes 3. But we have these. I fly up here and into here. Which is fully finished now, which is very cool. We have these chests. I have all this spruce logs left over. I have all the logs from me actually chopping trees. And then I have these acacia logs left over. Plus, I still have some more. I have to show. I have this. And I thought I kept some more in here, but I guess I did not. Oh well. But no, what I do is I just go boom, 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 boom. And then this helps. Honestly, these run out pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, not that nerf. Not the nerf that you're talking about. There's 2 nerfs. 2. I should point at the camera. There's 2 nerfs. You have the 1.20.2 villager nerf and the experimental villager nerf. So the experimental one makes it so villagers in a specific biome can only have their specific trade. So you need a jungle villager or a swamp villager for some of the more important ones. And then I'm not sure if it's just they have to be in the swamp or it has to be that kind of villager. Who knows, but you need that kind of villager. But the 1.20.2 villager update makes it so you can only cure a villager 1 time. And you can't cure them unlimited amount of times to make a number 0. So it would probably be better if, say you wanted to get like efficiency 5 and the villager has it for like 30 emeralds and you cure him and it goes down to like 23. That's the lowest it's going to go until you get Hero of the Village. It's not going to go lower than that. So what I'm waiting for is when the next update comes out, I want to see what the features have and what they do to villagers, and if they affect villagers like that, we are going to make a trading hall, and I won't update until 1.20.1 until they make that. I make that trading hall. But no, these are my 2 farms. This one is completely broken, as you can kind of tell. If we turn it, my old computer used to run this farm at 10 FPS. My new one can do. It's covered, but it's over 100. But yeah, it doesn't work. And it's because this side doesn't push the stuff away. So it's not making enough moss to resupply itself. And I'm not entirely sure why it doesn't do it. It makes no sense to me. So, but it would go into here, all the extra bone meal, into an automatic thing that would spit it out into this pipe that I made. I had to Google how to make this dropper go. And then this farm exploded, so it's actually broken, and I figure I may as well make a better one. So instead of fixing this one, I'll just make it better. But yeah, it fully broke, so that one's a no-go. Make a new one, better one. I don't know the easy fix to this. I have tried breaking the redstone and replacing it. I have tried. Because it's a signal, right? So if I do this, like breaking this should make them stay open, and doing that should make them close. So how come when the lever's on, when the redstone signal is deactivating, how come the water doesn't come out? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, maybe I'm not a redstone nerd like you are, but I don't know the difference. I don't know why it won't work. Because you say easy fix, and I am completely clueless. Also, have you seen the size of the hole in a while? I don't think I've shown it in a while. Just fix the redstone wire. That's so simple. Why didn't I think of that? But the trapdoors are opening and closing. The water just doesn't come out. So the redstone is working. Like, the doors are opening and closing like they should. Like the other side is. It's doing the exact same. It only stopped working after... See? It's open for the exact same amount of time. So I don't understand the difference. Why did it work there? I don't get it. I really hope I got them all, by the way. I was not counting how many I just broke. How were they placed? I don't remember. I think I need to break the redstone too. Oh, but no, then that lava's gonna come here. Like, I gotta be facing this way, right? I am so smart. Oh, well, I did it before you commented it, so it's fine. Wow, it's working really good. But, like, it's not a matter of the fact that it won't go through the trapdoors. It's just not going while the redstone's running. It used to, and then I ported my game to my new computer, and now it doesn't. I don't know what happened. It's not an easy fix to me. But because of this problem of it not porting or not pushing it away, it's not refilling the dispensers. Because it's supposed to refill the dispensers plus extra. And the extra goes this way. So if I choose like a different trapdoor, get out of the lava, man. Let's freaking, I'm trying to swing into this. Wow, this is a really good idea, yeah. It's working really well for me. I lost it, it went somewhere. No, it's... Your idea is shit because I keep going into the lava. You have shit idea. Can this, like, craft, please? Wow. That really worked. It's so much faster. Here's what I'll do. We saw how it was working with the one open. It's not working at all. It works with one of them open. So if I break the one in the middle, we'll just never get moss here, though. Also, this site's not even growing any. It's not ass. It was working. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it would work. Now it just doesn't work. That's how frustrating this farm is for me. Because it makes just... It makes no sense as to why it's not, you know? But this is what it was supposed to do. I can go there. That was the whole point I was talking about, and you still think I could have fixed it. Like, I was going to make a new one anyway. You little stupid guy, you know that? You little silly stupid guy. But yeah, look how big the hole is. It's so big. Honestly, I would say even compared to the other size of the hole, this is the more impressive part because of how how much bigger it is than the rest of it. And we're almost done it. Almost done this one. And then we need to do one more 100 by 100 over there. But those ones are so small that it's not as intimidating. Like, look how tiny that one is compared to this one. So it's not intimidating at all. But yeah, I'll make a new one sometime. Just not right now. It's a lot of work. Ready? Ah! Uh-oh. Should I stream like that? This spotlight on me? It's a really bright light. Like, it's a lamp that should not fill up my entire room, but fills my entire room with light better than that other lamp does that I've been using my whole life. That one's like 20 bucks, that one was 50. I haven't replaced this one's bulb ever. I've replaced that one's 3 times. So no, I've been doing some like thinking about it, and I think this, like, if I really start putting some time into this project again, it's going to finish. Just the huge breaks I'm taking are really slowing everything down. Yes, but it gets really expensive, so you need to do it the cheapest way possible while you can. Because you gotta think, when you update to 1.20, you need to make it so you can put Swift Sneak 3 and Soul Speed 3 on your boots and pants. So also enchanting in 1.14 is extremely, what's a good word for it? I would make a backup of your hardcore before you even do anything, by the way, if you're going to try converting it. Make a backup. I would also... I did it myself. So I have my armor in my hardcore world. It's on a different version of the game. I could try loading it up and seeing what happens. But maybe... Let's try right now, actually. Try and show you. But we'll make a backup of it while we're here. Yeah, it's on the newest. I accidentally put it on the newest. So we're gonna make a backup. Should only take 10, 30 seconds, hopefully. What do you mean while you attempt it? While you attempt the enchanting? It took me forever. Like, you should... If you're going to be doing it, you should have plenty of lapis. You should have... If you do it at the farm, you'll be fine. I did it with like a stack of books. Essentially what I was doing was I was just constantly going through the level 1 enchantments until I saw something I could use. But because you need... And I was enchanting my diamond armor that I had from End Cities. So I had a bunch of extra armor to enchant. There we go. So we're converting it back an update, hopefully. Yep, so this is my world. I made it on a baby turtle. I made it on a turtle helmet. Baby turtle remains. I have my chest plate. I named it all mythic, which is kind of cringy, but whatever. These are my boots, so I have soul speed. These are my pants, so I have Swift Sneak. And I think I had plenty of XP left over to repair it all. Like, I think I was more than fine. It's so cool though. Like, when I was younger and I first found out about it, it was so awesome to me. So I'm going to run up to this creeper really quickly. That did 1.5 hearts. The zombies could do damage. And it's not like I'm immortal, but like I'm paying attention, so I'm fine. And then I updated to the newest version and upgraded all my other gear, like the pickaxes. Bobe. I was gonna make my base around here, and then I got bored. So I was making a nice little foundation. It was gonna be like a huge tower. The main point of my world was, and this was an actual homemade farm too. Like, I designed this myself. I have made follow tutorials before, so I kind of know the gist of it. But I used my own brain to make this one. And I think it works. I've never actually used... I've never used, what's it called? F4 to actually see if it works. So I'm going to do that right now. It doesn't work horrible. It's nighttime, so it probably doesn't help. Also, I'm pretty sure they're despawning on the way down. So I'm gonna fly down onto this. I used a mix of both. They are despawning on the way down. So what I did was, if I was enchanting and I got Fire Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and another real... I would try to go for 3 max enchantments on a piece of armor. and I would try another piece of armor, and say I had fire protection 4, protection 4, and unbreaking 3 on my chest plate. That's really good. I need 2 more enchantments. And so I could try another chest plate and see if I get the other 2. It took me forever. I needed so much lapis. Maybe. But now I'm low enough where they can't despawn. Oh my gosh, so many mobs. But yeah, it's a homemade design, so you can tell it's not very good. Oh, it's working! Make a little platform up here to know that this is a good AFK level during the daytime. No, the idea was to make a huge tower base. And this is all 1.14 terrain too, so like it's very interesting to look at. It was very interesting to play. I made sure I had all mending. Books might be easier, but the way I found it was when I was enchanting them, it was a lot of books only gonna give you 1 enchantment. Also, second thing, enchanting in that update is super bad. Like, it's super bad. Your level 3 enchantments are gonna give you like fire protection 2. Like, they're really bad. Level 30, 3 XP enchantments will give you fire protection 1. I've seen punch 1. I've seen efficiency 2. Unbreaking 1. That is the best way to do it. I think if you have the books already and you're not trying to get them, I just thought if you were doing it at an Enderman farm and you were grinding to get the books, that's how I did it. Because I have how many hours played in this world? 24 hours? Maybe 25? And a lot of the playtime was just me grinding those enchantments. I mean, let's look. I've enchanted 397 times. I've killed 19,000 mobs, which are probably 19,000 Endermen. 17. Where did the rest come from? That's a decent amount of creep. Actually, yeah, I would have done that a lot. Let's fly on down, or I'm gonna fly up, actually. But no, the idea with this world was to not use Light Matica, or it was to play on vanilla 1.20.1 and to play for fun. So this was my base I was working on. I had a little mined out area. It's also day 91, and I feel like I've done nothing in this world. So there's a lot of mobs everywhere. I also haven't even got max netherite, as you can tell. The idea was to get, do I have smite on this? The idea was to get gunpowder from this. To then try to do that. But it was try to do everything myself, so if I needed a farm for it, I would make it myself. Was the hope. And so it's not the most efficient mob farm, but I mean, it gives me my stuff. That's a stack of gunpowder, baby. You should be able to. But if you make a backup of your world, you don't have to worry too much in case it messes up. But if you are enchanting with books, as long as they're maxed out, and you combine them in the cheapest possible way, I think you should be fine. Like, I think if... there should be something you could Google for it, but... if you... like, as you can see here, I wasn't really caring about what order I was doing it in. Like, I bet you when I was enchanting this, I got those first 3. And then I put a Mending and Unbreaking 3 book together and got that onto it. And then I probably found those last 4 by just getting lucky with books. Like, I didn't really have an order, so I can't really tell you how to do it differently. But yeah, that's how I did it. Well, let me see if I can search it up. How to... I'm pretty sure there's a tutorial. I just found something on Reddit. What you really have to worry about is your helmet and boots, because that has the most enchantments possible. No, you do have too expensive. Too expensive is still at level 40 though, and the what I'm looking at right now to get a maxed out book. So the way you would do it is you would make for your boots or helmet. I'll just send you this picture. So the top part is what you really care about of that picture I just sent you. So the only difference with the armor that's a lot of work. It is a lot. It's really confusing. But I mean, it's very worth doing. So there's that. Now I still need to make a sugarcane farm in this world. That's a lot of coal. Where did I get that? Oh yeah, diamonds are super common too, because if I had F4 and head down, diamonds are, what's this, Y level 3? There's gonna be plenty of diamonds here, plus plenty of diamonds here. So, I mean, it's just gonna be so many. Is that an ancient city? Why is there an ancient city here? Are these supposed to be spawning below deserts? Okay. Or is that what, if I made this world in that new update, would it be there? Wow, thank you. Thank you for that. That makes me feel great about myself. Yeah, you don't really want to take advice from someone who mines for a living. Well, it's very cool that that's there. Also very cool that this is now on the version I play on, so I don't have to keep going back to 1.20.2 to play it. I also have this world, which I used to help me design my one base in a different world. It's not loading very well. It's just because there's so much to take in. No, it's how I made my own version of it. So I took a screenshot here And I took a screenshot like over here. It's lagging a little bit though. Yeah, 1.14. That's what I did it in. Good luck. Don't delete your world. My game might crash, by the way. For some reason, when I load up Minecraft for the first time, the game runs perfectly. I go into any other world, immediate problems. I mean, if I load into one world, it's perfectly fine. I go into any other world, immediate problems. Look at this loading time. The game crashed. I don't know why. It's only this world that really kicks my Minecraft's butt. I have to close the program. Game crashed. Wow, so surprising. Not like I was just about to call it. Minecraft's opening up right now. Just doesn't like opening more than one world. I don't get it. Not very much. Don't get it very much. Guess who's back? Back again. Good luck. I might need to get some food. How long have I been live for? Almost 2 hours. That's new record. For a long time, I don't stream enough. I had a feeling I left a shulker box behind. Yeah, because of you and you specifically. You're the only reason I'm live right now. I keep forgetting my camera's in front of me. It used to be to the right. Oh, me. I'm tired. So I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. I'm gonna see if I can pull another hour out of my butt. We'll see how I feel. If I can't, it's fine, but... I'm not used to streaming, you know. When I'm doing something like this, I will have YouTube on my right, and it's easier for me to do it, just grind it out. You're also not the #1 bits donator anymore. How does that make you feel? I don't know if we've talked about this already, but Savage beat you a long time ago. I'm just disappointed, you know? Because I totally deserve like thousands of dollars of money that you just don't send me, and it's so frustrating being so like, because like I deserve the money, and I just don't get it. Like I deserve your children's college fund, and it's very depressing when I don't get $1,000 donations. No, Twitch still doesn't update me if someone donates. It's super, super depressing. I don't know how to fix it, because it won't let me switch where I can get my donations sent to, so it's just really broken. And I don't know anyone who could help me fix it, so... Like, I still get, like subs and bits should still go through, but nothing else seems to. Actually, you know, donations go through my email. I get notified I got given money by some person. I actually need to check something real quick. Nope. Did not email me back. Cool. Sea of Thieves is coming to PS5? That's so weird. That just popped up in my feed, now I'm looking at my email. That's like Xbox's, in my opinion, Xbox's only heavy hitter for a video game. It's a little weird. But no, as I watch the live action, I really just want to continue, you know. I want to build the water tribe, and I want to have my world be what I've wanted it to be for so long. Like, imagine I was flying over the builds to start mining somewhere else. My face is so itchy. My eye is itchy. My ear is itchy. Like, imagine I was flying over a continent I made just so I could go mine some more blocks around it. I think it'd be so cool. Like, that's why I'm glad I finally finished the tree. There's still a little bit more I want to do there, but I'm gonna leave that on pause for now. Or I'll build it in creative and use Lightmatica. My rule I want to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick out with it, is terrain, Lightmatica, but buildings and locations, just build them in survival. I want a freehand, and I'm not going to get better at freehanding if I don't freehand, so. You did it? First try? No issues with the enchantments? How much did it cost you to do your boots? Because you need to remember you have to still add the new ones, right? What sucks too is I made a backup pair of god armor in my world. So I had 43 levels? Or 43 in total? It shouldn't be 43 levels. That doesn't make sense. I didn't think you could spend over 40 levels on a enchant. Now, I made an extra pair of god armor in case they make more enchantments in the game. So I have it on that world. But that's my new hardcore world. If I ever want to play a new survival world, I'll probably go back to that. Because I really should. If I don't want to play this, I'll play that. Yeah. So you gotta try to find a way in creative to do it more efficiently then. Because the way it sounds to me is the way you did it, you're not gonna have enough levels if you put thorns on it. You know what I think is awesome, by the way? There's a mob spawner up there that's like at Y level 120. That's weird. I didn't even follow that list. I just Googled it. Well, let me see if I can find a better one then.
Hello there.
I don't know. I can't think of any way to... do it better. They patch all the... You should be allowed to make enchantments on anything. They should just make it so that they don't work very good. Like, if I had a stick and I put knockback on it, it should work, right? But if I put sharpness, it won't work. Like, it should still be possible, I think. Or I could put fire aspect on a blaze rod and set people on fire. I don't know, just be fun. I feel like you used to be able to do that, though. I just don't remember. What Y level am I on? I'm on Y level 68, so I'm really close to done this section. I could probably finish it off camera between today and tomorrow. Definitely not finish it today, maybe finish it tomorrow. But no, when I'm done this one, I'm very excited. I go here, and the mine will just look so cool. I'm so excited to start not having to mine these really high layers anymore. I figured it out, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I used 2 sets of armor. That might have been why. But I had a way... Oh, wait, no, you're using just books. I think you should try getting some enchants on your armor first from enchanting, and then the books. I think that's the only way to do it. So I think you should try again, but this time bring an enchantment table and books with you and try it that way. Because then if you can get a decent enchantment on them first, it's much cheaper, right? So try to get... You would need a lot of XP, though, in case you got bad enchantments. I would... Oh, scary. I would go for, like, level 100 and... maybe level 200, 300. Because I've seen people who've done it before and they ran out of XP. Or you could do it at the Enderman farm where you have infinite XP. Up to you. Okay. Yeah, just do the enchanting thing like I said. I think it'll work that way, because that's how I did it, right? I would get an enchantment with, or a piece of armor with 3 really good enchantments, and then I would try to find books. Because then you'd have 3 less enchantments to do. But I also did use double armor, so I would enchant, say, I would enchant 2 pairs of boots and combine them if they were good enough. I don't think I did that for everything, but I did for a decent amount. I just used armor I found from the end cities to do it as well. So I didn't have to make more. I remember when I was doing it though, the hardest part was finding lapis, because I just didn't have any at the time. And I was trying to find, like... Even a vein of 8 wasn't good enough. Like, I'd have to find a bunch of veins. Pufferfish, beryllium, sand, these are... Why do they never sell nautilus shells? It's like the only thing that's useful in a survival world that's not a super flat world. They should revamp those guys and make them sell useful stuff for your worlds. Should be like... It should take into account how far most biomes are away from you. Because I bought cherry grove saplings from him or whatever. But I'm not gonna buy seeds or purple flowers. But no, it was a lot of fun to make my god armor. Even though it took a while, having it just... I think it's a bug, but the way I see it, if it's a vanilla feature for... I think they had it in for the game for 3 updates. 1.14.1, 1.14.2, maybe 1.14.3, and they took it out in 1.14.4. A lot of numbers. But it's really cool. It's definitely very broken, and that's why they took it out. But like, when I was a kid and I first found out about that, I was on Xbox and I was so upset. I remember I logged on trying to make it, and it's not an Xbox thing, so I couldn't do it. I've actually been playing the PS4 Minecraft, like the Legacy console version, and they actually have a bug where mobs you kill can have 2 enchantments of the same kind on it. And I found a piece of armor with fire protection 3. I have a zombie spawner at my base, so I kill zombies. And one of them dropped fire protection 3, protection 3, unbreaking 3, mending, and feather falling 3. And so I got everything on it. It was very cool. Are you just testing in creative right now, I'm guessing? I think that's what I did as well, but I didn't actually test to see how much levels it would cost. I just did it in survival. But I know I didn't mess up any point. Like, I just took me forever to get the enchantments, because you're going from an already established world. I was going from, like, I didn't even have anything in the world. Like, everything in my inventory at the time, I think, was the stuff I needed for my world. I don't think I had a chest anywhere. Didn't make a base yet. Or maybe I had a little temporary setup, but that was for getting ender pearls from villagers. Because ender pearls in that version suck ass to get if you're trying to speedrun. Holy shit. I was so salty. No enderman would spawn ever. When they did spawn, they didn't drop any pearls. And it's just so frustrating. What I want them to do, I feel like Minecraft's really easy. I really want them to update the game to make it harder in some way. Hardcore is fun, but I don't want to lose my world every time I die. But I would still like there to be challenge. And I know this game's meant for kids, but it's just, I think they need to do another boss, like the Warden, but a boss that has a purpose to kill. It'll work. I'm just not sure if you're going to do it in the right order to make it work. Well, was it 27 levels to get thorns too? Because if you were getting thorns, then you should have enough. And if you take thorns off, you'll have more than enough. If I were you doing it in survival, though, I would make 2 sets, though. One for your thorns and one for something else. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I didn't do. I thought it was a waste of time. Thorns is so useless. Especially in hardcore, if you're constantly taking damage from different mobs, like say you go into a big cave, it's just not worth it. But yeah, I think like every time I die in hardcore, I just have to start the world in 1.14. Because I would not want to do a hardcore world where I can get snuck up on by a creeper and lose everything. That's also true. You can do that. I wouldn't make 20 sets personally, but I mean, if you have the diamond armor to make, or diamonds to make 20 sets, you do you. Or you probably have villagers that you have armor from. No, I miss my old hardcore world. I'm very nostalgic to it. I still have screenshots of it. I also used to stream it. No, it's, trying to think about it. It was on my old computer. But when I moved to my new computer, I just put the new worlds on it, and the worlds I played on it. And so it was this world, I think, is the only one I put on it. And so then I put my other computer in the corner of the room and left it there for now. Then my sister said she wanted to buy it from me. And I factory reset it, forgetting that the Minecraft worlds on there would get lost to time, and now they're lost to time. So my first ever PC world, or my first ever PC world wasn't very crazy, but my third one was the only one I've really tried. The first and second one, I don't think I ever made it outside of the Fortune 3 diamond armor phase, you know. And then the third one, like I beat the Ender Dragon. I think for the first time ever got a Haste 2 beacon, and I was mining so much in that world because I just loved how cool it was. I wouldn't say I'm stupid. They're not like that, you know, important to me. It wouldn't be like if I lost this world, you know. This is my best Minecraft world ever, based on just statistics and what I've done in it and my plans for it. Once I start building, it'll be even better. But like, I've never had a Minecraft world where I've mined that much netherite before. It is 3 o'clock now for me. I've been live for 2 hours and a bit. I might get off soon. I'd rather just mine off camera, I'll be honest with you. Go get food, maybe play a different game for a half hour, and then come back to this. Because this just gets boring. Especially I have my headphones off, because the music's kind of annoying. But you can listen to it, not me. I don't understand why I keep the dripstone. Like, doesn't this stuff, like, grow naturally? Like, I don't need to keep it, and yet I keep everything. It's actually kind of cool. I think having all the stuff after I finish this would be really cool. Yeah, just send me a picture on Discord when you have all the armor put together. That's what I did to all my friends as soon as I finished it, because it was so cool to see. You know, having the armor is awesome. You feel really powerful. And the hardcore world becomes... I don't know, because then you could pretend you made the world in 1.14. I have this 10-year-old Minecraft world! How do I prove it? Well, look at my armor. No, that's stupid. But... This Minecraft world, though, is almost 2 years old. But yeah, have fun making your armor. I'm going to finish this last line, and then I'm going to stop streaming. So I'm going to finish this layer, and then we'll stop. So happy I'm almost done this section. This one was the most... I think the most agonizing. Just how big it was. Because this was probably the tallest I've gone before. And... not only tallest, but it was tall for the longest. So this one here, it's very big. But around, what, like right here, Y100, it's a flat level. This one was flat level at Y120. Like, it was more around, like, here. It was a little divot here, but it wasn't enough to say. Yay, good job. It is crazy, though, like, looking at it. Do you have everything on it? You don't even have all the enchantments on it. Where's your... you don't want fire protection, or... where's your fire protection? Where's your, projectile protection? Mine had everything. Did you do it wrong? Yes, you can. The picture was just kind of like how you get all the fancy one. Is there not a fire protection in that picture? Oh, I was looking at the bottom one. I was looking at the bottom one. Because it said chestplate and boots. And then I saw... well, it looks like the only difference is for that blast protection and fire and that protection for... all you gotta do is just... also, the guide is broken. Or it has a typo. The typo, sorry. It says it's protection 6. It's just a stupid... it's not a big typo. I had it all on my boots. Just do what I said. Enchant armor, and then combine. You can figure it out. I figured it out myself with no guide. You can figure it out yourself with no guide. Use brain. Brain smart. Brain good. Okay. It only took me, like, a little bit. It took me longer because I didn't have the books to add on to it. You had all of the books already. So, the only thing you would have to do is go into... like, try to get lucky with your enchantments. Like, say you were to enchant your helmet right now, and you got Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Aqua Infinity, and Protection 4, and you brought that helmet to 1.14, that one could have everything, and be very cheap to add books onto. So if you did the same thing, like if you get lucky, the least amount of times you enchant it, the better. So, or that you add enchantments to it, the better. So if you have enchantments from enchanting, that's how you do it. That's how I did it. I'm pretty sure I also described it to you that way as when I was talking about it earlier. But I mean, you don't really need fire protection and projectile protection. Once you have a Totem of Undying, I always enchant. I always enchant one time. Every piece of armor I have, it goes once, or and then I get the books to fill it in. I don't ever not enchant something. I think it's stupid to not enchant something. Because the first enchantment you always should go for is Fortune 3. And then I go mining again with Fortune 3 to get more diamonds and an XP to enchant. I try a sword for looting. And then I basically just put each one in, like the table, So I have all my armor made, I have all my tools made, and I just pick which ones I like. As long as it's a maxed out enchantment, so like, say if it was looting 3 or protection 4. I just think that's more of a waste of time. It's so much easier to get 30 levels yourself and just enchant. But I mean, you do you. I'm just saying, if you want every enchantment, you have to enchant. Because it's too expensive to do it otherwise. You could also try your armor right now. Oh, no, if you're doing it the way you're doing it, it wouldn't work. Never mind. Okay, but yeah, I just said I'd call it here, so I'm gonna call it here. I am hungry, and I am a little tired. I slept in really late today. I should have woke up earlier. I had an alarm, and I turned it off, and then bam, bam, boom, 2 hours later, it's 12 o'clock. It's fun. Alrighty. Goodbye. I'll miss you, Renzo. I mean, even then, like, blast protection just means you're not going to get stuck up on a creeper and die, right? So, it's not like your armor's bad, right? Your armor's still good. It just could be better. Bye-bye. You're just not as cool as me.